How's it going, everybody? So today I'm on the Owensboro Greenbelt is what it's called. And man, is this thing busy. There are people out everywhere, but it's a beautiful day out today, so I can't really blame them. What I've been told, this is a 17-mile bike trail, walking trail, whatever. I'm definitely not going to do all 17 miles today, but we'll do a few anyway. I'll turn you around here a little bit if I see anything interesting. Anyway, there's a lot of people down there, so I stopped the video, but it's a 17-mile walking trail sort of around the outskirts of Owensboro, Kentucky, so I'll do about 10 miles today, I guess. We'll see. But there are just gobs and gobs of people out here. I mean, it's nice, you know, people get out and be able to enjoy this. It's completely paved, so, or at least as far as I know, it's all paved. So I'll turn you around and get you some views of the actual trail here in just a second. Take a little ride around this lake here. This is one of the many lakes that little ponds that you come across on this trail. I've kind of looked at it on the map. I've actually fished in this lake before, and there's another one. There's another lake across the woods that way that you can fish in as well. Both of them are little public lakes that you can fish in. I know of a couple of more on down the road a piece. Here's that the other lake I was just talking about. It's just right here on the trail as well. Little public lake, you can come over here and fish. It's a pretty little lake. I've caught some nice bass out of it, so. Awful windy to be fishing today, but like I said, it's a nice little lake to come and fish at. And here's the Owensboro famous bypass that we're going to go underneath of. This is the bypass that goes around Owensboro. It takes you to various larger roads in the city. Alright, we're going to be coming up on two more ponds that I know of. I've fished in both of these ponds before. As far as I know, they're both public. There's one over here to the left. I don't know if you can kind of see it over there. and I'll just take you up there to it. There's one right there. The other one is just right through these woods. The other one is right there to the left as well. I've actually put my kayak in this one before. It used to be a pretty good lake, but it pretty well got fished out, I think. Here's the other one. It's a pretty good sized pond, really, but there's somebody over there fishing right now. Anyway, as the sign says, make sure you pick up your trash if you come over here and fish. This bridge here takes you under New Hartford Road, or Old Hartford Road. I don't remember which one it is, but either New Hartford or Old Hartford. Now this is as far as I have ever gone on the Greenbelt. I don't know, I have no idea what's past this, and the wind is so bad right now I don't even know if this video is going to be able to be used. But anyway, this is as far as I've ever gone on the Greenbelt, so you're seeing it for the first time just like I am. Okay, from Highway 54, I've now ended up at the Fredeker Street bypass, where the bypass meets Fredeker Street. I don't know if you can see that sign very well. Not exactly sure which way I want to go now. So the Greenbelt, it comes out right here at Fredeker Street, and it keeps going. You can see it across the road. I've done 8 miles, over 8 miles, and now I've got to go back. I mean, I don't necessarily have to, but I don't want to be out here all day either, because I did this after work. So I went from the Greenbelt at, well, here, I'll turn you around here, hold on. All right, I want to give you my impressions so far. So I went from the Greenbelt, I parked at what they call Horse Fork Park, and I went to the end of the Greenbelt, a mile or so down, I can't remember the name of it, away from Fredeker Street, okay? So then I turned around, because I didn't know that it ended there. I've never been on this thing before, so I didn't really know where it ended. So luckily I went that way and it ended. Then I just turned around, and I've done 8 miles from there to Fredeker Street, which if you're not from Owensboro, that's not going to mean anything to you. But if you are from Owensboro or the surrounding areas and you know about the Greenbelt, okay, that's going to tell you something. It continues on. From what I've been told, it's 17 miles. So that means there's more of it on the other side that I'm not going to get to today. So far, it's a nice trail. It's all paved. There's very few road crossings. It's not very scenic, but it's about as scenic as you're gonna get for the interior of Owensboro. So take that what you will. There are some pretty parts to it. There's some lakes, you know, there's some fields and stuff, and I'm sure it probably gets prettier as the spring goes on. I'm sure this is a fine trail once, you know, spring gets here. We're still right at the tail end of winter, so you are driving alongside of a lot of roads and stuff, so just keep that in mind. But it's a nice trail. I'm gonna come back at some point, figure out where to park and do the other end of it, towards the west end of Owensboro. I started on the east end of Owensboro, so the next time I'll look at a map a little more thoroughly and figure out where the closest place to Pritiker Street is to park, and I'll try to do the other side and make a video on that. But you know, if you just want to get out for a day, for an afternoon like I'm doing after work, and ride your bike or walk, take kids for a walk, let them ride their bikes, it's a nice safe trail to go on. Really anywhere you're at, you know, I'm right next to the road here, but it's not all like that. So come check it out, Owensboro Greenbelt. If I see anything else on my ride back that's noteworthy, I'll turn the camera back on. But come check it out. Come check us out in Owensboro Greenbelt. And do me a favor and please subscribe if you don't mind. The channel's starting to grow a little bit. I'd like to keep it growing. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Things you'll see in Owensboro, Kentucky.